doing some digging, and it seemed plausible that we could keep it as a rental and then purchase a second household. Well, once we got down the road of this deal, I ended up finding out that it wasn't a deal. So we've already moved and we've already put in another offer on another household. And so, with that being said, I need to offload this house as fast as possible.
Okay, so you put another bid on a house. You were living in another house already, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. And so you guys still have this one. Why did y'all end up taking it off the market?
Because, we thought that we could keep it as a rental, like I said earlier.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, and then it didn't work out that way.
So I mean, is your mentality? I know you want to do it as quickly as possible. Is listing it back on the market an option, or is it like you want to do a cash sell and get this done like in the next, 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to get it done in the next like 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
I don't want to be paying a mortgage on it if I don't have to.
Do you think it would have sold at that 340 if you would have kept it on there?
Um, Plausibly. I mean, there's been a lot of upgrades to it. It's definitely a plausible deal. We had a lot of showings itself, so I mean, there were a lot of people that showed interest. It was just, we thought that we could keep it as a rental and make passive income from it, and it didn't work out that way.
Why didn't it work?
Essentially, so what the deal was is I had to have 6 months reserves. I ended up getting the 6 months reserves in place, and then what ended up happening here is, the credit score ended up falling a little bit, and then the conventional loan wasn't a plausibility for the second household. I tried refinancing that household and structuring it as a rental property. That wasn't plausible. So at this point in time, the only feasible option is just to sell this so that way I can use an FHA loan for our current household.
So what kind of loan did you get on the current house?
It's an FHA over there.
Okay. So you need to sell this one. So, you already got the FHA. So I mean,
Yeah, for that household over in Lapine, I'm moving over here to Prineville. I need to free that up so that way I can get another FHA loan.
so right now you don't have an FHA, but you want to get this one taken care of so you can get an FHA. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
So
it's a
essentially,
conventional
the
loan
other
right now.
household is no conventional is not an option. The other household is an FHA. I need to sell it so that I can get pre-approved for another FHA.
Oh, okay. To move again, or just to get another low
No,
interest.
just to get this household that we just moved into.
I'm still confused. You're saying to get it, but you're already in it.
Yeah, we're in it, but I'm in the process of buying it, like pulling a mortgage for it.
Okay, are you renting it and you're doing like a lease option
Yes.
right now? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That paints a
Yeah.
bigger picture. I'm so confused for a second. All right. I mean, 315 in my eyes is a little bit high. Like when I first looked at it, I was concerned that 340, like it wasn't moving. And I was like, why is it not moving? Because I pulled up things in the area and I think that between 330 and 350, that's what things are moving for in that area.
Right.
So
I mean, we could settle for like 310.
I mean, I think 310 is still like, let's say you would have sold it at 340, right? At
Right.
340, you're going to pay about 10% between agent commissions, between closing costs, between the time that it takes to sell and holding and everything else. I always make about
Right. Exactly.
10%. So like that's like $34,000 for looking at 340. So you
Right.
would have walked
Exactly.
away with around like 306 if you would have listed on the market.
Right.
So like a cash offer is probably going to be kind of substantially lower than that. I don't want to shock you with it and throw out a number and you hang up on the phone with me. But I mean, cash offer, we're going to be looking at probably being, in the low 200s because our
Yeah.
goal would be
I
to,
can't do that.
okay. And so, like, another option is potentially going the novation route, but that's essentially listing it again. Um,
Okay.
I mean, what happens if 30 days you don't have this sold at that 310?
Um.
You still there? You're breaking up on me.
I'll push it out, push out the closing date.
When are you scheduled to close on your current place that you're doing a lease option with?
August 15th.
And like the person that you're doing that with, are they understanding your situation? They're a little bit flexible.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think anywhere to get anything above 300, brother, I think you're gonna have to list it on the market because I think any cash offer you're getting, there's gonna be a two in front of the number, and it's probably gonna be low to mid twos.
Okay.
When
All
you
right.
say when you say you can't do that, is it because there's a mortgage that's higher?
This mortgage over here, yeah, it's substantially higher.
So like you're taking the proceeds from this one to put to that one?
No, I already have all the proceeds for it.
How much do you guys still owe on the Lapine one?
310.
Okay, so that's why you got to get 310.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to get 310. I mean, and that's like with you guys paying closing and title and escrow. So I mean, that's yeah. I mean, I'd sell it for bottom dollar 310. You guys pay escrow and closing.
And is the mentality is you just need to get this off of your credit reporting so you can get
Yeah,
approved for a loan?
absolutely. Yeah, that's the whole idea here.
Would you be open to a subject to play here? Has anyone pitched that to
What's
you?
no? What is that?
Okay, subject to is basically where someone comes in and they take over the mortgage, and then basically we would go in and we would get it rented out. And through that process, you can show a credit reporting agency that this thing is not a part of, this isn't a contingent to your debt payment. Someone has taken over the debt.
Okay.
Like that's another
Yeah, I
option
mean
that we could go
that
quicker with it potentially.
that would work.
Okay. I'd want to talk to my guy that's a little bit more local there because he does that more often than I do and see if this is
Okay.
something he'd want to kind of partner with. But you are kind of open to that. Like what's your
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Like what's the PITI on the mortgage?
PITI.
So
Explain.
what is your monthly mortgage? What comes out every single month? The principal, interest,
Uh,
taxes, insurance.
so it's $2,400 a month.
24. Okay. Like
Yeah, and we
on
have
the
renters. It's like 2417.
okay.
Yeah.
2417. We got it's 310 exactly that you owe.
Yeah. Yep. I
Okay.
just made a mortgage payment on it. It dropped. It might even be lower. I think it just processed. I'd have to look at it.
The biggest thing though, like you just need this off of your credit reporting. Like you don't really
Yeah, I
care
need
how
it
it
off.
happens as long as it can be to where you can get approved for financing.
Exactly.
Okay. So we owe 310, PITI is 2400. What's the interest rate on it?
Interest rate 6.75.
6.75. And I think that's really, do you have an idea of like what things are renting for in that area?
I just rented it out to another couple for like 4 months ago for $2,700 a month.
Okay, so we can cash flow if we take that over immediately.
Yeah.
All right, let me pitch this to somebody right around the corner from you and like see what we can do. This is not in my neighborhood, so like I would partner with somebody over there. This seems like a
Okay.
perfect subject to play to where we can get it away from you pretty quickly. Let me contact
Okay.
him and see what he can do with this and see if we can help you out. But I think
All
those are
right.
your
Right
two
on.
options: subject to or list it in however long it takes to list to get that
Right.
310.
Right. Right. Right.
All
No,
right,
thank
brother.
you. I appreciate your options.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. I'll give you a call back once I have some more information.
All right. Sounds great.
Yeah, take care, William.